My name is Kyle. Well, to tell you the truth, I was normal, but I'm now not what I used to be. I'm with them. You want to know how this all started? Well, it started back a couple months ago. Friday, June 13th, 2013. I was at home watching some report of some strange disappearance of children, teenagers, and adults when the mailman dropped off some strange package at my doorstep. I took it in and saw it was from my friend Sam, who I hadn't from in ages. So I opened the package and the sign contained what appeared to be a black rose, knowing what it might not be what I thought it was, and a strange note. Couldn't tell what it was at first. It almost felt like he was in a rush or something was not right with him when he wrote it. He didn't sound like his usual self, more like some panic. The note stated, "To my dearest friend Kyle, I'm a goner. This has all started with that fucking rose. I never should have touched it. I beg of you, destroy the rose. It will end this torment. Don't touch the rose. It's just what they want. Destroy it or you will suffer the same fate. Sam." Okay, it was weird since it wasn't a usual predicament. What could possibly be wrong with this rose? It seems like an ordinary black rose, so I ignored his warning and touched the rose. The first moment I touched it hit me like a whiplash. Images of victims flew across my mind as I visioned the nightmare. Then after I saw that, I saw what appeared to be a corpse of the victims saw on the TV before. I brought the package in, and what appeared to be strange people who apparently was in league with some strange, tall, suited, faceless man. So I put the rose down. What I saw on my wall in the living room made my blood run cold. It stated, "You shouldn't have touched the rose." Next to it was some weird page with a picture of trees and a tall figure. What a strange warning. So I grabbed the page. Then I saw the TV flick with the message, "Run into the woods." I thought this was some sort of trick, but I swore now to find what really happened to my friend. So I left the house and headed into the woods. But what I didn't realize was that I was being watched. So I continued, and sure enough, I started to realize this was what my friend meant by "don't touch the rose." Did he know that this would happen? As I kept questioning the unusual, I felt some weird down my back. So I turned on my cell and saw some freak show hooded creep try to molest me, only for him to disappear as the light hit his face. And in some weird tone, the thing that tried to rape me said, "You can run, but you can't hide forever. The proxy of death will get you." What was that? So I continued through the forest and saw a TV with a man. It was Sam. What the hell was he doing? Appears to be drawing some weird drawing. I watched, and apparently this is what happened. It was night, and it was raining. Reappears here. Secure all houses. Lock up the windows, doors, and underground passages. Sam heads through the house as he starts to lock the doors, windows, and sure enough, prepares to lock the basement. But he sees what appears to be a teenage boy who doesn't look mortal. Was wearing a black and red hoodie. Had tentacles like that tall, faceless person I saw on the page, and that it was in his house, and was holding a scythe. I need to hide now. Sam runs to the room from where he came from and gets completely surrounded by that man with a scythe, a girl with silver blade fingernails of some kind, and a tall, faceless man. I'm sorry. After the unexplained disappearances of Sam, the camera goes to a wall in the room where he was in, and on the wall were 3 names: Colin Farrell, Dark Eyes, and Slender Man. After what was shown for 5 seconds, it went blank. I got up and realized Sam could still be out there, so I knew that place was the right exited to a giant house. Now I made my way through an underground cellar. When this happened, the tall, faceless man popped up in front of me for a few seconds, and I continued running and entered a dark room. Then as I appeared, the lighting suddenly came on, and on the wall was a broken, beaten, and scared body of Sam. Kyle? Sam, what happened? It's too late. You will have my soul. You mustn't share the same fate I have. Sam suddenly dies. That Reaper asshole is gonna pay, which I knew this was the most stupid idea ever. I have to try and kill him, even if it means sacrificing my life. So I head into a room and saw next to it and saw what appeared to be a gun and ammunition. I took those, and sure enough, I was discovered by it. This thing. What was the one who held the scythe? Colin? How very attentive. But you didn't learn anything from that tape. Shit. I didn't think of fighting him yet. I was not prepared for this at all, so I fired all of what I had, but to no avail. Then something caught my eye, a bandana and a canister of crimson gasoline. The same gasoline that one of the victims used, and lived surprisingly. So I put it on, put the hood up, pouring on, igniting it. This is probably as far as I get to try to stop this proxy. But hell, I'll go down fighting. We were both getting low on energy and strength. He was now getting desperate. Colin was now blowing the place down to his knees. I landed one more hit. You're fighting honorably. None of that matters. Just like what Colin vanished in a puff of smoke. After I passed out, I was somehow teleported to another area. I woke up in a cave. And now I knew I had to try and put an end to this. So I headed down to the cave into a forest, and this time it was different. It was now on fire, and the faceless man who prematurely went the name of Slenderman was hot on my trail. I ran as fast as I could to the radio tower, the same one that Lauren went to try and end his arrival. I found the tape where a man, the same Reaper-like being, then was attacked by him during the interrogation, and saw the news reporter get the life sucked out of him through that thing's tentacles. And he put the hood on, and then turned his eyes glue red and evil, and the tape ended there. Realizing that I was being watched, I heard the door slam open. The fire that was behind, then I heard crazy laughter, but not by him, by dark eyes, and I saw her charge at me and slash at me, knocking me unconscious. I woke up a few moments later around September 4th, and I found myself stuck in some basement. I woke up a few months later right around September 4th, and I found myself stuck in the basement. I saw some strange note next to me with this message: beware of the Reaper's rose, or you'll suffer the same fate beyond the mind and soul. Then it made sense. That rose I touched was not a black rose. It was a Reaper's rose. But what did it mean by suffer a fate beyond the soul and mind? When I saw dark eyes again, and she spoke, that rose is not a man. It's a rose that grows at night in the overrealm. I had no idea that you could talk, but her eyes did creep me out since they were red and purple. You don't know our tongue. We speak the language of your mortals speak. Anyways, that rose only us proxies, immortals and gods like us call Zalgo, and my boyfriend's cousin could touch. So why are you stalking me? Then Colin shows up, grabbing me with his tentacles. You touched the rose, and now you will suffer the fate of our power. Colin ended up making me faint, not knowing that I would be tortured. The first it hit me, I didn't feel myself getting raped or nothing, then drugged me with their dark influence. I woke in my room, not knowing what happened, but I soon realized my house wasn't what it used to be. I woke in the realm of darkness. Then on my TV was something with a song I heard from a band that ended in 2010, when the lead singer died of heart failure. Knowing this song was from their album October Rust, it was called Die With Me. The lyrics over an operator symbol appeared, Girl, I want to die with you. In each other's arms will drown in the flame. Now I knew I could never escape. I was the proxy of death's toy for an eternity.